friends, welcome back to my RSL channel. Today we're in Brosif 082's account. First thing first, this is the Demon Lord damage that we can do using between 3 to 5 keys. Most dungeons are around stage 16. We have stage 17 Ice Golem, stage 11 Spider's Den, stage 20 Dragon, stage 14 Fire Knight. Okay, let's say that the average between these 4 dungeons is 16. 2 out of 4 are above stage 16. Yes, Brosif, Broski, Bromance definitely needs our help. I'll do whatever I can with the little resources that we have, homie. Don't forget to use my promo link to get yourself a free legendary Rafma tab, as well as the epics Takeover, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. And that is all you have to do to get your free legendary Rafma tab, as well as to Gore, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up in progress. So don't miss out and click on my link right now. First thing first, we need to look at the roster. There's a major problem. Major problem, general problem. How many champions of rank 6 do you count on this screen? It's bad. It's bad. There are only 5. They're literally counted on one hand. Granted, you are almost level 60. You probably haven't been playing that much. If you have been playing for long, you definitely have been playing casually. Now, putting that aside, this is the sole reason why you can't progress up to stage 20 everywhere in every dungeon, and why you have to use up 5 keys to do 25 million damage on Nightmare. You cannot unlock a champion's full potential without having rank 6'd them, level 60'd them, gotten all their masteries, in most cases, booked all of their skills. And on top of that, we need to add how mandatory good gear is. All of your new curse sitting at 100% crit rate, over 100% crit damage, as much attack as you can give them, some decent speed. Let's not forget, this Alice at 176 is a little slow, my dude. This Rector Drath at 188 is a little slow, my dude. This Kyoko with only 40%, 30% crit rate. 30 is wild, homie. She is a defense champion, but she's a nuker. What the hell is going on outside? Someone is selling potatoes through the... You guys don't understand. There is this truck that circles around the neighborhood, and the guy has pre-recorded himself chanting, "Come get some of these good taters," and it's just playing through some sort of speaker on repeat. It's just the same message, and he gets so loud and like right underneath my window. I had to close it so you guys don't actually hear him. So enough with the interjection. Kyoko, I'm almost 100% sure that she needs to have 100% crit rate, over 100% crit damage. Let me fact check Robert. I really hope you guys know and you've seen all these Marcus memes that circle around. Yeah, my dude, she needs some crit rate. Homegirl needs some crit rate. Instead of attack, yes, you stack her defense. Also, she is a little too slow for my liking, even for a nuker. That's some decent accuracy though, so that's good job. Speed on boots, of course. This gauntlet could be a crit rate gauntlet. Think about it. Crit rate with some crit damage with some actually double accuracy rolls. Really, really nice. Mikey's nice. He's solid. Again, a little too slow for my liking. If you have speed on the boots, is that the only place you're getting speed from? Yeah, I see that a lot of your artifacts that you have on your champions just don't have any speed on them. Generally, my rule of thumb for rare gear is that they need to have at least 1 roll in speed for me to keep them. Blue pieces, at your stage of account, they're very vital pieces. You still don't get rid of them. They're gonna be useful, but try and get like a double speed roll in it. In most cases, speed is more important than like resistance, like HP even. If you can outspeed your enemies, they're never gonna get to hit you. You can allow a couple of champions to be a little squishy. That does not apply for the ones that you're using in Clan Boss. Now, they need to have some decent speeds, you know, and some decent accuracy, decent HP defense. However, the other important thing about level 6, about rank 6ing, how do I say this? About bringing your champions up to level 60 is unlocking the banner slot, and that's where you can get most of your accuracy and speed from. Accuracy banners with speed rolls on them are prime. If this Banner Lord's banner gets a double speed roll here, you will have to treat your friends to a beer. Bam. Ah. I almost got you. Either way, this could get another couple of rolls. You're gonna get at least 2 more rolls until level 16, so you might get a double speed roll. Keep rolling this and see, maybe you can put it on your Michelangelo when you level 6 him. Again, Kyoko, again, this is diabolical. I know that it's a good idea to save this last ascending star for CBCs for really good points, if you're that much into efficiency, that is. But getting these awakening levels and putting on accessories finishes the entire build of a champion. Oh my god, the Seal of the Drakes here, this High Katoon, you don't have another speed or champ for that matter. High Katoon, man, immediately, what is this Tishada about? 20 in only faction crypts. Yup, it's still High Katoon, you're gonna have to level 6 ASAP. This 19 speed in all battles is a game changer for you right now. Book her during the next CVC. Definitely, just like abandon whoever other epic champion you're working on and just get this High Katoon up to level 60. Book her completely, fix up her gear, make her so much faster, dude. We're looking at least minimum, okay, as fast as you can get her. Your fastest gear. You don't care about anything else, you only care about getting double speed rolls and above on all of your gear. Rank 6 boots. Spam Dragon. I think there's speed on Dragon, like literally right now. Go and farm it, put all of your energy towards it. Are you passively making chicken? What I want to know. Yes, you are. And here are your... Okay, here's how I like to go about this and why, and this is perfect for me to comment on. Why I like to put my Guardian Ring chicken at like rank 4. Hear me out. A couple of runs in campaign will literally get your daily missions through. Then a couple of more on top during Dungeon Divers, Gear Hunters. Extra points for that and extra points for champion training if there's some. You do that during that time. You'll take them all the way to rank 4. Then you put like 3 or 4 brews into them so that they're all at the same level. And then you can forget about them. And in like a week and a half, you're gonna have 5 ready to be ranked up to a 5-star chicken champions. When you have them at rank 2, you're gonna have to go back and click like literally every 4 hours. Now these guys are done, right? I'm gonna do you the honors. Let's upgrade these guys in the meantime. There's a fusion warm-up event that I'm doing you a favor for. Appreciated. You just take these duplicates and you know, get them sorted. This guy... Literally, you don't care about these uncommon champions, and with the exception of like 3, 4. Armiger, Outlaw Monk, Skirmisher, no, what was her name? Yeah, Skirmisher was her name, I think. And a couple of others are decent. You take these, and we're gonna put a few, but you don't have any Force Potion Brews. So yeah, this is the issue. When you only take incubuses and you only use incubuses for food, this is what happens. You run out of Force Brew Potions. You're gonna have to use some of the other ones. Either who, you're gonna take all of these champions through campaign a couple of times. It's fine, you have the energy. When you rank them up to rank 4, you plop them in the Guardian Ring after a couple of brews. Let me show you what that looks like, actually, how many brews I like to put on them generally. If there's some sort of like training right now, champion training, a fusion warm-up, whatever that you're making points for, 2 is enough. I overshot. Oh wait, that's a 3-star incubus. 3, I think, will take them around up to level 14, and then you take 1 common champion from the food that you pulled, you know, during the day. Mystery shards, you need to pull a few. That would equate to level 15. That's when I put them in the Guardian Ring. That's how I do it. You could skip a level with an extra brew, but seeing that you don't have many, spend your brews only during champion trainings. As for shards, I see that you don't have a stash of shards, and that could be because we can't do any Demon Lord Nightmare anything yet. That doesn't necessarily currently come from bad gear or bad building of your champions, but it does come from the fact that like nobody is at level 60. Pick these up, they stack. You don't have to, you know, have them sit in the inbox. Do you ever do Cursey, Doom Tower, anything? You do some things. This is why having a bunch of level 60s helps. You're gonna get a couple more resources from here if you need more energy to run campaign or something. You come here. Doom Tower gives you like shards, gives you energy, gives you gems. Again, you don't have a lot of level 60s to work with, so the more you can build out, the better. Here are my suggestions if I were you. Okay, we are also now working with many books, right? So we have to keep that in mind when picking out who's the next champion we should level 60, because that implies having to book them soon. If you're someone that does it during CVCs with personal rewards, that's like once every 2 weeks, you know? You have to have an arsenal so you can book out a couple of champions when the time comes. So, what I would do if I were you, this Haikatoon, first priority. First and foremost. And definitely try to get her to like up to at least 200 speed, man. As much as you can. I know it might be hard. You might have to like put 3 pieces of speed on her, a full speed set, but make sure that they all have at least 2 speed rolls on them. Like, this helmet is for sell. It does not have speed on it. Do not keep speed gear without speed on it. When you're faced with a situation like this, what do, right? 3 speed is too little for your account, but hold on to this helmet in case it turns up that it's like a triple speed roll. In this case, it kind of saves it. You best hope that there's speed underneath, but I wouldn't roll it if I were you. Triple roll and crit damage is crazy. You better level 16 this shield at some point later into the future to see if maybe you can reveal some speed underneath, but I wouldn't count on it. Sell this shield. This shield is fine-ish. 9 is very little. Sell this gauntlet. Roll this gauntlet. See if you can get a double speed here. Ooh, roll this gauntlet a little bit more. You could get some juicy rolls here as well. This is for sell. This is for sell. This is for... Double crit damage roll is nice though. We could reveal some speed underneath, but you're not gonna get any more rolls. So really, you're risking it. You decide whether you want to do that at some point. This is for sell. And these boots are, thank God. Yeah, hunker down in Dragon, my dude. Hunker down in Dragon. And for the rest of the time, when there's no speed on Dragon, dive down in campaign, get some food going. Level 6 some champion. So after Haikatoon, right? I'm surprised that your starter champion is not level 16. I would guess that was Kale. Why have you not level 16'd him? I do not know. Yes, you have Taragi as a poisoner. That is true. But Kale is still a really good low-effort nuker. Put him in lifesteal and you can put him in your clan boss team. He can do some decent damage. You know, of course, some accuracy. This is not enough accuracy. Neither is it enough speed. Like, this Kale is just abandoned here. Not enough crit rate. It was probably one of your first, and then you learn how to gradually, you know, like, better your gear with the more champions you collected. Apothecary is an amazing level 60 candidate here. Increased speed, very important early game, even late game. Critical heal, dude. Triple hitter. Morag with ally attack is super nice. Strengthen, ignore shield. Counterattacks whenever she's under strengthen. This Yuzan with block debuffs is super solid. I don't know if Rector brought block debuffs. I don't think she does. Exactly, I don't remember her doing so, but she does bring Veil. But see, this is like a good option for a level 60 as well. As a support. This is a good support option. Skytouch Shaman is cool, a little finicky to, you know, work around. But she comes with this super clutch revive on death and block debuffs as well on a 4-turn cooldown, so you can pick between Yuzan and Skytouch Shaman. Yuzan if you want a little bit more healing, and Skytouch Shaman if you want to use her in some like wacky clan boss compositions. I think I'd still go for Yuzan. He's a little bit more useful in more areas, dungeon friendly. For a good nuke, Mikey's a good option. He's a legendary though, keep it in mind. Skirmish is a wonderful option. Budget friendly, epic champion, HP nuker. Also comes with crowd control. He has stun, he has provoke with counterattack, continuous heal, AoE decrease attack with a turn meter fill. That's equal to 10% for each buff that has its duration decreased by this skill. All enemy buffs by a turn, so if you're facing the more enemies you're facing, the more turn meter you're gonna fill up on Skirmish. Solid, a little nuker. I don't see burn. Taragi, does he... No, I always confuse him with someone. Which Shadowkin do I confuse him with? Places burn. I'm not sure. But you're gonna need a burner. Let's see if we have something cool in the vault. Okay. Nothing that exciting. Oh, Kyoko, dude. Kyoko is a burner. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to revisit Kyoko for sure. More crit rate, more speed. Defense is solid. Accuracy is solid. A little squishy. Unlock these. Ascend curve, please. I'd say these are good champions to focus on for the time being. These will help you in most areas of the game, as of how you stand right now. Now, here's what I would advise you to do again. Let's revisit. Leave Phantom Shogun, Sand Devil alone. Forget about them. Leave the Potion Keeps, Iron Twins alone. You're gonna focus all of your energy and time in Dragon for the next 2 days and 21 hours, or as much as it's left while you're seeing this. Try and get some good speed gear, and immediately revisit your Haikatun. Start putting her as your Aura League champion, and watch the game change. Start climbing up in Classic Arena. Oh, I don't know why I refreshed it. See, for example, now instead of this Leminisi, you can put a Haikatun here as a speed champ, and if she has decent speeds, you'll be able to outspeed most of these champions. You also have Artor, but why I'm not advising you to build out Artor is because you will have to book him, and he is a legendary, and that's harder. And Haikatun is an epic, and you get more epic books right now in this stage of your game. It's just a little bit more efficient. I'm saving you some months of progression. I hope you get it. So this is what I would say you should do ASAP. Speed is king in this game, and you only realize it after the fact, after you've made some mistakes, after you've struggled being outsped in absolutely every area of the game. I see that the sun is out, and it's probably messing with my camera, so let me just fix it really quickly. Now you can see me. So yeah, Mr. Brozif, Broski, Bromance, more level 60s. Non-negotiably. You've got this. You haven't made any grave mistakes or anything. Your account just needs a little bit of loving from your side. A little bit stricter with gear. Look for speed, always. Think of the kind of champion that you would build out in the gear that you're farming for. What kind of gear do you actually need? Visualize it. Don't just try to get all the legendary pieces and keep all the legendary pieces. That's not how it works, but look for speed. Look for nuker-esque stats on nuker pieces and gear that would fit a nuker. Look for speed, HP, defense, accuracy, resistance, that type of thing. For supports, look for HP, crit damage, crit rate for HP nukers. Don't forget them, and don't forget the defense nukers that also deserve some crit rate, crit damage on top of their defense. Read the skill book, and you will find out what a champion requires. Any sort of debuffs, accuracy. Any sort of smack, especially the ones that say that if a hit is critical, you gain an extra effect, crit rate, crit damage. That is a nuker, baby. If they have healing, if it says HP, you stack up their HP, you read. The more of these buffs you see, when you see increased resistance, you see continuous heals, you see some form of protection, ally protection, block debuffs. We're looking at high resistance builds, high HP, support stats. When a champion has a speed aura, non-negotiably, this is a speed champion. I know it says support, but the kind of support is also important. This is a speed increaser, turn meter increaser. Haikatun is your best one right now. Trust me when I say invest in this amazing free epic champion. If you want an account takeover, submit a request down in my Discord channel. You can find the sub-threat account takeovers. You submit a ticket there. If your account has been chosen, I will reply to you in your thread personally to try to schedule a takeover with you. And thank you for your patience while I'm going through all of these takeover requests. I'm suffering a little bit of backlog right now. I recorded like 3 takeovers without sound, so now I'm making it back up to my schedule. Brozif, unfortunately, was one of these accounts where I did a takeover, I recorded the thing without sound, and then I had to redo it. I'm sorry, Mr. Brozif, that it took so long, but here it is. I hope that I was able to clear up some things for you just in time for Clan versus Clan. Take my advice or leave it. There's a lot of guides out there. There's a lot of people that can help you out with your journey with all the videos that we post on a daily basis. So, thank you guys for watching once again. Thank you, Brozif, for agreeing to redo this one more time. And I will see you guys again in the next one tomorrow. Bye!